No doubt, Kevin, a lot of talent on both rosters. What that means is the defenses need to be active and aware even when substitutions are made, because the next basket could come from absolutely any guy on the floor.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, down low. Banchero, that's good.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Brown drives in. Good on the shot.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Suggs kicks to Caldwell Pope. Back to Suggs. Shot clock at 6. Elbow shot is on the way. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Here's Porzingis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Well, Kristaps Porzingis with that release point and that size, difficult to check in the painted area.
Doors, some great shooters on this Boston team, but at times, don't you think they settle from the perimeter?
Well, Kevin, obviously, this is a coaching staff that puts a heavy emphasis on three-point shooting. They led the league in makes, they led the league in attempts. But obviously, your two best players, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, with their size and athleticism and driving ability, you want to try to find the right balance. They do a great job of that.
Now, Tatum, after Jalen Suggs missed from long range. Tatum against Banchero. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Magic have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Carter with a screen on Tatum. Banchero, that's good.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options if he can't penetrate. Your game has to be multifaceted in the league.
Now here is Holiday. Back to Tatum. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help?
Timeout.
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Banchero. Al Horford's checked in for Boston. Now, here's Suggs. Wagner wide open. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Franz Wagner is a very capable offensive player. Knock down those deep shots, young sir.
Horford against Carter. Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down hard.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. You know, DB, I imagine any lineup could benefit from a veteran guy like Al Horford.
Boy, you just look at how younger guys on the team lean on Al. He guides them through any number of experiences. He's been a pro's pro from the moment he entered the league, and he's still having an impact with his defensive ability and range shooting.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
White, and he gets that one to go off the front iron.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. He has yet to score, and he comes up with the deuce.
Wendell Carter Jr., it matters not where he is on the floor, right? This guy's touch is excellent. Sometimes a nice inside shot, yeah, give me an easy two.
Here's Brown. Horford with a screen on Wagner. Brown outside. Hands it from downtown. Brown's got 7 points. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Celtics out in front. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
They've got Black. Banchero is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Anthony, and it's Bitadze in at the center, locking down the middle. That's who's out there for Orlando. Here's Anthony. Banchero outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Horford. Greg, every year injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
And a big man who can do a little bit of everything. Banchero's future is certainly bright.
Here's Tatum. Rebound by the Magic.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Now here's Anthony. Banchero looking around. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Traps in the tray. 9 points in the game so far.
And this is something Banchero continues to hone, wanting to become a dangerous threat from deep.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for the Magic. Suggs comes in for Isaac. Then for the Celtics, Porzingis is checked in for Horford. And it's Holiday in for Torrey Craig. Back to Porzingis. Screen by Porzingis. Pritchard gets the bucket.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Banchero outside. Over Tatum. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Banchero's got 11 points. Outside Holiday. Outside Porzingis. Here's Hauser. And again, Boston with the triple.
The more Porzingis proves himself a threat as a passer, the more dangerous he can become as a scorer.
To the middle, here's Black, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Orlando making some changes. Isaac's checked in for Banchero. Wagner comes in for Black. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Anthony. Isaac a screen on Holiday to the inside. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Isaac.
Well, take advantage of your strengths. As a roller, Jonathan Isaac has incredible length to finish. That is a pretty play.
Porzingis feeling it out a bit. A shake. And the layup is up and in. Porzingis has got the lead back up to 4 now for the Celtics.
I'll tell you, at 7'3", to have that kind of body control, Kristaps Porzingis makes it look easy.
Carter, the pass to Caldwell-Pope. Orlando moving the ball around. Holiday against Suggs. The rebound by Holiday. Boston leading by 4. Here's Brown. The open jump shot off the mark.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Here's Wagner. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Magic have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. That's good from Wagner.
At the line for Orlando, Franz Wagner. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Wagner.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Brown outside. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Celtics lead by 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
On the court right now for the Celtics, the post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. And it's Holiday in at the point. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report.
What impresses me about Jason Tatum are his work habits, his commitment in the offseason to adding something else to his arsenal. We know he can play high-level basketball on both ends. The sky is the limit.
Here's White. Drills it from outside. White's got the lead up to 6 now for Boston.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Boston on D. It's stolen by White. And here comes White, leading the fast break. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Well, that's what you call speed, being the difference in transition. Off the steal, Derek White so heads up.
And we talk about Derek White, Doris. How impressive has his rise been?
Kevin, it's been both impressive and sometimes feels improbable. He was not highly recruited. There were no expectations on him when he arrived in the NBA. This guy has turned himself into one of the premier defenders from the guard spot, an excellent shot blocker, and so rock steady as a ball handler on the offensive end. And guys, what you have to love about Wendell Carter Jr. is his thirst to learn. This guy is willing to add pieces to his game. He understands he's got to be a true modern big man, and he puts in the work.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Banchero finds Caldwell Pope. Clock at 6. Back to Banchero. Fires from deep. Connects from three-point range. Banchero's got 14 points.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
Celtics passing it around. The three from Tatum. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Carter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Carter sets the pick for Wagner. For the three. Can't hit that one. Celtics leading by 4. Holiday dishes to Brown. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Franz Wagner. You know, Doris, few teams have tried to invite Brown to be a shooter. He's punished them each and every time.
And he's had to put in the work, Kevin, to make himself a legit perimeter threat. And listen, the defense has to make choices. Athletically, this is one of the most gifted players in the league. If you're going to concede anything to Jalen, it'd probably be the three-point shot.
The shot's good from Batadze. Boston's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Pritchard passes to Holiday. Brown outside. Boston, no good that time either. The Magic trail by 3. Isaac kicks to Black. Isaac a screen on Brown. Wagner from long range. Pass to Suggs. Second shot opportunity. And Horford pulls it down. Celtics leading by 3. Inside. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the third. Brown against Anthony. They set the pick for the tie. That shot, no good. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. It's the Celtics. They lead by 3. And do not go away as we'll be back in just a few.
All right, Magic.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish.
And here, your Orlando Magic.
We've got Banchero. Anthony is out there with Black. And it's Bitadze in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Hits the three-point bomb.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
Outside Tatum. Oh, Tatum finds a way.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Black dishes to Banchero. To take the lead. Buries it from three-point range. And the Magic lead by 1.
Excellent work in the screen and roll. Banchero solid at knowing when to shoot in those sets.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. Pritchard passes to Tatum. Craig sets the screen for Tatum. The 3 is drilled by Tatum.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thanks, David.
And guys, that strength will serve Banchero really well in the league, and we're starting to see signs of it already.
Boston trails. A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. Brown against Wagner. Brown, good.
Oh, that's almost too easy for Jalen Brown. We see you, sir.
And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Fires for 3. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
That's an important shot right there, guys. I mean, he's produced from deep all game long.
Yeah, he's done more work outside the arc than inside it, and that's not going to change now. They'll ride his long-range game all the way to the end of this one.
Goes up on the high post. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Tatum's got it all tied up now for the Celtics. 1:41 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Banchero, and it's Orlando with another.
You love that a guy so young like Paolo Banchero is ready in the big moment to step up and deliver.
Porzingis trying to get free. The shot from the low post is good. Tatum's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Jason Tatum under duress of the shot clock. Big moment, no problem.
Here's Banchero. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Here's Tatum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, Jason Tatum forces that defender with the up fake to get off his feet, and he does a tremendous job drawing contact.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Orlando's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. It's offensive basket interference. This possession gives them a chance to take the lead.
Yeah, they don't want to let this one slip away.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Got it.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Here's Suggs. Good D by Holiday. Pass to Tatum. A pass to Porzingis. Count it.
Oh, you love the aggressiveness and the swagger that Porzingis has to take that shot. Such a clutch play from the Latvian.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And all eyes on Banchero here. Then they want to see how he handles some intense pressure.
Second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 2. Oh, free throws. Good from Banchero.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a 3-point attempt.
Here's Banchero. Caldwell Pope outside. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Holiday. 3-pointer. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Suggs with the ball. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the center position.
When Banchero gets in tight, that's how he likes to finish. No layups for this big guy. He's all about the finish.
Porzingis with a screen on Banchero. On the wing, Brown. He's defended by Wagner. Orlando leading. Back to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Banchero. Over Tatum. And Orlando again with the bucket.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
Tatum kicks to Porzingis. Holiday with the three. Carter pulls it in.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Suggs against Holiday. Suggs looking around. Here's Banchero. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
It counts. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Wow, Porzingis, no hesitation in the balance of the game. He delivers.
Pass to Banchero. The jump hook, it's good.
Used to these big moments from his college days. Banchero's heartbeat should stay low here.
Holiday dishes to Brown. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Yes!
Man, you can get chills watching Jason Tatum want to deliver in the clutch.
And so they foul intentionally.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Suggs. And he commits the intentional foul.
William Holiday. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
Despite his young age, we know Jalen Suggs has proven to be a tremendous leader. His teammates love playing with this guy.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Banchero finds Caldwell Pope. Now Suggs. Pass to Banchero. It's in!
Looking to get stops late, that kind of defense ain't gonna cut it.
That's unacceptable. The hustle and focus on that end is not there for either side.
And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. And they had some. Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
face off at the center position tonight, Graham.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
And the starting group for Chicago. Kobe White out there with ball. Then it's Buzelis. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Vucevic in at the center position, filling out the middle. Giddey finds Vucevic. Here's Ball. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Turner. Nembhard outside. Pass to Siakam. Over Buzelis. Siakam gets the bucket.
Yeah, working the play to perfection. Siakam comes off the screen, free to fire a shot.
To the left wing. Three-pointer, Buzelis drains the triple.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Nembhard. And here's Turner. Back to Nembhard. 6 to shoot. Takes the three. Another three for Indiana.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
The kick out to White. Ball outside. Turner against Vucevic. No good. A bit long that time. The Pacers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Halliburton for 3. And it's Giddey with a rebound. The Bulls have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Buzelis. Back to White. The 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
And I'll tell you what, for his size, just about 7 feet, Buzelis is a pretty good passer.
Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Here's Buzelis. Outside Giddey. Shoots over Nesmith. And all around the rim that time before dropping. It's all knotted up.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Siakam left side. Pass to Turner. The shot off that time. Vucevic with some nice D. Here's Buzelis, defended by Halliburton. Here's Buzelis. The 3 is up. And it's Ball with the 3.
Love whenever Ball is assertive like this. This is how dangerous he can be on offense.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Outside Nesmith. We've got 22 seconds left in the first. There's a screen by Turner. Three-pointer, Halliburton. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. Halliburton's got 6.
Almost like he was sneaking out to the corner. Halliburton is not someone you can lose.
Here's Vucevic. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big time shot from him there.
And at the end of one, a close. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And also, I like how they've let it fly from the three-point line. Shooting with confidence so far in this one.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Williams is out there with Jalen Smith. Then there's Ayo Dosunmu. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Giddey in at the 3. Now here's Halliburton. And they call an illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Chicago leading. Outside Jones. Great D that time from McConnell.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Here's Halliburton. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Give him 8 points now.
This is a shot Halliburton's developed, the mid-range jumper.
Giddey against Matherin. Left side Giddey. Just 5 to shoot. It's Giddey on the wing. Over Matherin. Rebounded by Halliburton. And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Oh, Halliburton, deadly from deep.
At the perimeter, Halliburton has a lot of confidence. He's just about always ready to take that shot.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Graham.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for McConnell. It's Williams, high post. Left side Jones. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball.
And one thing Benedict Matherin has no shortage of is raw athleticism. Now it's just a question of him honing that physical ability to be an effective pro-level player.
Siakam, he's checked in for Indiana. Ellis is checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Jones. Bulls trail by 5. Vucevic, a screen on Matherin. The steal. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Ali.
Nikola Vucevic has seen a lot in his decade plus in the league, and he said the game has changed. Now you have centers that can pass, put the ball on the floor, make plays, and shoot threes, play like guards. And you can't get stuck in time. You have to be able to adjust.
Ali, he's certainly got the skill level. Now here's Ball. Outside Giddey. Here's Vucevic. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
You can get in his face, but Vooch, look, he's just too good sometimes.
And you look at Matas Buzelis. Size, touch, feel for the game too, Graham.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who keeps things moving.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Pass to White. Now Vucevic. Outside Giddey. Here's Buzelis. Three-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Buzelis has got 6.
I think it's great to see that kind of confidence in a young guy like Buzelis.
Matherin with the ball. Halliburton looking for an opening. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball.
The defense is a little rough with Halliburton, so credit to him for committing to his selection.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Neesmith, he's checked in for Matherin. And the Bulls also making a change. Jones, he's checked in for Giddey.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Pass to Ball. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. This shot by Buzelis no good. Pacers leading by 5. Neesmith passes to Nembhard. Halliburton for 3. And he can't get that one. Ball outside. And here's White from the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. 6 points for him.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Indiana ahead, up 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Nesmith in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Rick Carlisle getting going here in the second half. Now here's Nembhard. From behind the arc. Connects from downtown. Nembhard's got 6.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Vucevic in the post. Turner covers. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. RJ, when you talk about Vucevic, is he the best NBA player ever to come from Switzerland?
There is an argument to be made. He has the most points by any Swiss-born player by far, and the only All-Star game appearances. It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Halliburton for 3. Another 3 for Indiana.
And we're seeing a great mindset from Halliburton on offense. He's attacking relentlessly and getting well rewarded for it.
Pass to Buzelis. The 3 is up. On target from range. He's got 12.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And they pick up 2. And the Pacers lead by 2.
Nice feed inside, saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Kitty with a screen on Siakam. 3-pointer, Buzelis. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Pulls it in from the elbow. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Indiana making a switch here. Mathurin's checked in. And a change for the Bulls. Williams is checked in. Here's Williams. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. From 13. Ball outside. Vucevic in the post. Turner covers. Vucevic gets the bucket. There's a minute 47 left in the third. Siakam outside. Halliburton outside. Siakam with a screen on Giddey. Halliburton for 3. Williams grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
White looking it over. Here's Vucevic. Shoots over Siakam. Offensive board. And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. The lead is 2. And then Siakam with the jam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
Now here's Ball. 4-3. Fires in the triple. Ball's got 6.
Ooh, can't ask for a cleaner look than that, and he'll make you pay.
Pass to Turner. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Chicago has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. It's Vucevic, high post. For the lead. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Vucevic has got 6 in the quarter.
Hard to deny Vuce inside when he can play over or through.
Halliburton outside. Oh, 2 physical points for Halliburton. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. The Pacers out in front, up by 1. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for Chicago, they've got Josh Giddey, Smith out there with Williams. Then there's Ayo Dosunmu, and it's Jones in at the point. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Pass to Halliburton. Giddey against Matherin. Here's the 3. Jones grabs the board. Bulls trail by 3. Right side Giddey. Jones feels it out. It's Giddey on the wing. He's covered by Matherin. Clock at 6. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Walker. Nesmith, he's checked in for Matherin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Kobe White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Ball in for Jones. Indiana leading by 3. Nesmith passes to Siakam. On the wing, Nembhard. Outside Nesmith. Back to Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
And this is how competitive Halliburton is. Doesn't allow some contact to distract him from scoring.
To the inside. Here's Vucevic. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
And here's Siakam for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Pass the ball. Outside Giddey. A minute 39 left to play in the fourth quarter. Indiana with a rebound. Halliburton's got 4 rebounds now. Shoots over ball. Halliburton, no good.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
To the paint. They double-team Vucevic. Pass to Buzelis to tie it up. The rebound by Turner.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game, both teams leaving it all out there.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Inside. Here's Vucevic. And he buries it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Vooch, the big man, makes the biggest play of the night.
Here's Halliburton.
Cash! And what a huge moment from Halliburton. His guys give it to him for these exact reasons.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Ball outside. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And it's in. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got an intentional foul. First free throw is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
A productive trip to the line right there makes this a 2-possession game.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Puts it up off the inbound. It falls! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Look to a machine like Vooch when you need him most. He's a reliable offensive option who comes through for his club. Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
And looking to even the score with a huge three.
That's their only option. They have to get a good look from deep here.
The three from Ball. Can't knock in the three. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
Man, where's the effort on the defensive end? You gotta play harder than that.
Yeah, these teams have kind of decided to fight this battle on scoring alone. There's not that much intensity on defense.
And so the big win by Indiana in a tight game. What a performance they had here.
Stand.
Yeah, Kevin, this could be a potential playoff matchup. So this is a big test to see how these teams match up against each other, not just in terms of personnel, but in terms of their style and their schemes.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the point. Now here's Tatum. Rebounded by Hart. Towns the pass to Brunson. Now here's Bridges. To the paint, here's Anunoby. Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
Now off the inbound. Rebounded by Tatum.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Pass to Brown. Shoots the three. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Knicks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Stan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
And the three ball is good.
And Porzingis will make you pay if you collapse off of him. That's just inviting trouble.
Here's Bridges. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Tom Thibodeau. DA?
Now, of course, I asked Coach what his plan was about defending Jason Tatum, and he said, I told our guys just to play smart, to play up on him, but not get baited into fouls, and try to get a hand in his face. Now, that's a difficult challenge for any defense, so we'll see what happens tonight. Guys?
Thank you, David.
A legitimate threat to burn you from that mid-range. Bridges recognizes when he should take that shot.
Brown outside. And it falls over the rim and in.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Pass to Hart. In the corner, it's Bridges. Anunoby outside. Good on the triple.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
Here's Tatum, and again it's Boston converting.
Nice little finish there inside from Tatum. He is so quick to get up when he's near the rim. And you watch Jason Tatum year to year. He is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
A different look for New York. Achua comes in for OG Anunoby, and Miles McBride subbed in for Bridges. Brunson right side. Drops in the layup for 2.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
Pritchard passes to Horford. Brown outside. Takes the 3. Pritchard gets the bucket.
Well, there's an example of Brown's ability to see the floor. Nice pass right there.
Pass to McBride. It's Hart on the wing. Here's Achua. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Poked away. Stolen by Brunson. Inside. Shoots from the right block. Got a piece of it. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. And the Celtics hit again from deep. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of leads.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Boston on top, leading by just 2. The second quarter coming up right up. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. They've got Horford. Torrey Craig is out there with Tatum, and it's Pritchard in at the point. Bridges with the steal. Throws it up high. Achua, no good.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync there.
Pritchard gets the bucket.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
Payne passes to Bridges. Now Payne. To the inside. Robinson hits the jump hook. Robinson's got his first basket.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning, it's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Catching up on the changes for New York. Towns, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And Anunoby subbed in for Miles McBride. And slam dunk by Tatum.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value. That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Tatum setting the pick for Holiday. From deep. No good on the shot.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Anunoby kicks to Towns. From outside, off the mark. Boston has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Pass to Tatum. Here's Porzingis, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And bringing the aggression and the energy, two things you like to see from Porzingis.
For the Knicks, Robinson's checked in for Precious Achiuwa. Miles McBride comes in for Bridges, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. The Celtics also changing it up. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Torrey Craig. Jaylen Brown comes in for Tatum, and Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. Down low, here's Towns. Nice D from Porzingis. The Celtics with the lead. White the pass to Porzingis. Towns with the defensive effort.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Anunoby has the open look. Knocks down the three ball. Anunoby's got 6 points.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
23.
The wide open look here for Porzingis. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
27-26.
Anunoby against Brown. With 1 on the clock, that one falls. And the Celtics lead by 1. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Celtics lead by 1. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been quite a game for Porzingis.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Towns. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. And the NBA, right or wrong, Stan, has been called a copycat league before. If something works, it catches on quick. Is that a fair statement?
Well, I think it is to some degree, Kevin. Certainly, we all watch each other and learn from each other, and you're always looking to see what someone else does in their system that would fit into what you do, but you can never fully copy another team because the personnel is different.
Yeah, every roster's different, isn't it? And you've got to tailor things you want to do with what you've got.
That's exactly right. So if my personnel's not the same as yours, I might be able to take a little bit of what you do, but I can't take it wholesale.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Bridges outside. Hart kicks to Bridges. Brunson outside. Oh, Brunson good from range.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
Brown outside. Celtics passing it around. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Brunson finds Bridges. Back to Brunson. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Holiday. Celtics leading by 5. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. Achua, he's checked in for the Knicks. Pritchard, he's checked in for Boston. Outside Holiday. .124 left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. And here's Tatum for 3. It's rebounded by New York.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Brunson kicks to Hart. Shoots over Brown. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Hart.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside, able to practically play on top of the D.
It's Hart on the wing. Here's Achua. No good with the triple. Towns with the steal. A fadeaway and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Towns has got his first bucket in this one. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 4-point game. A 3-ball. It's the 3-point bomb.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
7 seconds left in the third.
41.
And Tatum launches it from deep. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Celtics. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great passer.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. Horford is out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Hauser in at the small forward position. Releases. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Anunoby's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for New York. Left side Tatum. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That's foul number 2 for him. For the Knicks, Hart, he's checked in for Achua. Mikal Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. And Holiday kicks to Brown. Pass to White. And White slams it in.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Hart against Tatum. Hart the pass to Brunson. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Holiday. Celtics leading by 5. Porzingis finds Tatum. Now Brown. There's the 3. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got 9 points here in the second half. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thank you, David.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Porzingis with a screen on Brunson. Tatum down low. Defended by Bridges. Tatum's shot is off. Hart against Tatum. Brunson right side. Brunson bullies his way inside.
And man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
Brown outside. Porzingis sets the pick for Brown. With the drive. Pass to White. Tatum with the screen on Bridges. And it's White missing. Knicks trail by 6. Hart with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Brunson with a clean look. It's good from long range. Brunson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
How about Tatum there, using his muscle, easily absorbing the contact and still able to knock down the shot.
Oh, and he caps that off in style. He gets the finish with the harm. Huge possession there to extend the lead.
And 101 left to play here in the 4th. And the dunk by Tatum.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
Brunson the pass to Towns. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's on Porzingis. The free throw drops for Towns. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Leading by 5. It's rebounded by New York. Hart the pass to Bridges. Brunson kicks to Hart. For 3. It's hauled in by Porzingis. So they foul intentionally.
Mikal Bridges. First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
2 shots.
And he ends up making the second, and that increases their lead to 6. New York takes timeout. They're trailing by 6. And what's their best move at this point?
They need a quick basket here.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
Brunson from the arc. Hart, no good. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. Brunson the pass to Bridges. Hart kicks to Brunson. So it's the Boston Celtics with the W. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not
Jay, it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Josh Giddey out there with Buzelis. Then it's Kobe White. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Ball in at the point. Now here's Banchero. 6 on the shot clock. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
I mean, 6'10", about 250. Banchero imposing his will inside.
And here's Giddey. On the take. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
About a minute played here so far in the first. Caldwell Pope finds Wagner. Shot clock at 6. Here's Banchero. Chicago with a rebound.
Good shot, gone bad. You gotta finish there.
Outside Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey.
Well, that's just strength there. That's what we call weight room. The power of Vucevic on display.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Back to Suggs. Over to the left wing. Now here's Banchero. Not a lot of room, and it's in there. Banchero's got his second basket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Giddey. Vucevic, a screen on Wagner. And it's Giddey off the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Suggs. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, that's just a toughness basket by Suggs right there. Remember now, this young man was an all-state football player in high school.
One thing this team loves about Jalen Suggs, he is one tough guard, Clark.
Hey, he was the state football player of the year in high school. And you don't just forget about how to be tough when you've done what he's done on the gridiron. And it translates extremely well to the hardwood. I think he's one of the better on-ball defenders in the league right now.
Caldwell Pope for 3. The shot that time not on target. Chicago leading by 3. Ball surveys the floor. They set the pick. Three-pointer, Buzelis hits the trifecta.
And with a smooth shot like that, I expect Buzelis to hit a ton of three-pointers during his career.
To the middle. Here's Banchero. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. You got to play without foul.
And the Magic surprising many league-wide, Clark, with how they've broken through.
And the way they're winning, I might add. I mean, rugged physical defense is their identity and calling card. Not necessarily what you expect to see from a young team, B.A.
Orlando making a switch here. Isaac's checked in.
Jonathan Isaac.
There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Outside White. For 3, Smith. Rebound by the Magic. Anthony outside. Back to Isaac. And Smith over to help. Isaac, the pass to Anthony. 6 to shoot. This one for 3. Knocks down the triple.
Clever call by Anthony there, using the pick and roll to create an opening.
Now here's Jones. Outside White. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Bulls out in front, up by 4. Don't go anywhere, folks. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude. Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
On the court for the Bulls, Jalen Smith is out there with Patrick Williams. Then it's Trey Jones. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Dosunmu in at the shooting guard position. Magic trail by 4. Here's Black. No points so far. Isaac, the pass to Bitadze. Here's Black. There's the 3. Smith with the rebound. Jones feels it out. Pass to Giddey. Jacks up a 3. That shot off the mark. And Carroll against Williams. Anthony outside. Shoots a fadeaway. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Well, Clark, we hear coaches often say, trust your teammates. Why is that sometimes a challenge?
Well, you know, when you talk about passing the basketball, there's got to be a level of trust and confidence that where you pass it to is going to produce some fruit, and that it might come back to you if that's the best play. And then defensively, you can't be good defensively without communicating and trusting one another to cover for each other in the defensive scheme that you're playing.
And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Isaac. Anthony's got 5.
Kept moving and found an opening, staying active. Anthony grinding for that bucket in tight.
Smith finds Jones. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
You know, something else they've done really, really well, and I know the analytics don't support it, but they've made the most out of their mid-range jumper opportunities.
And Carroll outside. And Carroll on the take. Down low. No good on the shot. Nice D from Vucevic. White against Caldwell Pope. Pass to Jones. Vucevic, a screen on Suggs. Jones from outside. Sinks the tray. 5 points in the game.
Boy, the defense really wasn't bad there, but he's a gifted shooter from distance.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tight together. It's just organic. They're happy in creating these relationships over time, and it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. Guys, that's what you want.
Yeah, no question. Something to build on, Allie. Thank you. Bataze's checked in for Orlando. And the Bulls also making a change. Ball, he's checked in for Giddey. Vucevic, a screen on Carter. Three-pointer, Buzelis. Orlando with a rebound. Outside, Caldwell Pope. White with a steal. They push it up 4 on 3. Right side, Jones. Ball outside. Lets it fly. They get it back.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. White against Suggs. He takes it in, and he gets it to go. And now it's just a 2-point Bulls lead.
I think he's at his very best when he gets downhill. Suggs using that athleticism to get to the rack and his strength to finish through contact. I love that combination.
Here's Vucevic. Just 3 on the clock. And And the layup is good. Vucevic has got his second basket of the game. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Chicago ahead. They're up by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. One guy who's been getting it done is Josh Giddey.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell Pope, and it's Wagner in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Back to Carter, deflects the pass. Vucevic with a steal. White on the wing, back to Giddey. Vucevic, a screen on Wagner. From deep, Giddey drills it from deep. Giddey's got 12.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Caldwell Pope, the pass to Banchero. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Bulls leading by 9. Pass to White. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Another 3 for Chicago.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the sport. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And Suggs has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Grant, how about Kobe White? Going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes.
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level, so he has an exciting future in front of him.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. It's Giddey on the wing, defended by Wagner. The floater, pass to Buzelis. Picked by Vucevic. The 3 from Ball. Rebound by the Magic. And Carroll passes to Caldwell Pope. Now here's Suggs.
Two minutes remaining in the third.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. He's got 9.
Really good concentration to finish despite the tough defense that time. Jalen Suggs, really strong as a finisher.
Back to Giddey. Ball outside. There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter. Off target from 3-point range. Magic trail by 10. Outside, Caldwell Pope. On the wing, Suggs. Pass to Carter. That shot missing. Nice D from Vucevic. Chicago's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Back to Giddey. White for 3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. White's got 9.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Gardner, good.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Pass to Vucevic. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Magic have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's guarded closely. Lets it fly. Banchero no good. Bulls leading by 10. There's Ball with a 3. sinks it from distance.
You know, Ball, despite the quirkiness of the shot, he does have a quick release, so you got to know he's a threat to score whenever he has it in his hands.
Pass to Banchero. Back to Suggs. Launches a three. Knocks down the long J.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Bulls up by 10. And coming up. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. Patrick Williams out there with Smith. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Ayo Dosunmu. And it's Jones in at the point guard position. Williams with the screen. And Jones good for three. And the Bulls lead by 10.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Banchero. Count it. Banchero's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Part of the job description as a guard. But Anthony relishes the chance to get his teammates good looks.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Back to Banchero. Anthony finds Banchero. Over Jones. Kicks it out to Isaac. Here's Black. There's the triple. And again, it's the magic from deep.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And a new group getting ready for Orlando. Carter, he's checked in for Batadze. Wagner comes in for Isaac. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Anthony. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Black. A big group substitution here for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Kobe White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jones. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, we're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall. Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Banchero outside. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And Franz Wagner picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got his 5th assist in this one.
Vucevic possesses what I call a throwback big man game and really is most comfortable operating from this area of the court.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Pass to White. And here is Vucevic. He's checked by Carter from 15 feet away. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
You know, the mid-range game, guys, is really one of Nikola Vucevic's strong suits. I mean, you've got to play him honest if you're a defender.
Wagner outside to the paint. Paolo, strong.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Pass to White. Ball outside. And there's a pick. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Banchero.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make it.
Kicks it out to Wagner. And another basket for Orlando.
The young fella taking charge of the situation. Wagner gets the clutch bucket for his team. How sweet is that?
And an intentional foul right there.
Wendell Carter Jr. First personal foul. Third team foul.
43 seconds left in the fourth. There's the double team with Carter. White finds ball. Outside Giddey. Now here's White. Drops in the three. And the Bulls lead by 9.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing. And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Wagner for 3. Hits a three-pointer.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision.
And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
At the line for 2.
And he's unable to get the second one. Orlando with the ball.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
So the Bulls winning. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
In this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Hero kicks to Wiggins. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by Tatum. And Holiday with a clear path to the hoop. And Holiday throws it down.
Excellent display from Drew Holiday, running the fast break well and finding a way to nail that shot.
And Brent, the super team era is indeed coming to a close. The Miami Heat are one of the most successful examples.
Yeah, Kevin, you're obviously referring to the Heatles with LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. I think there are some fans out there that go back to when it was that they had that press conference and were throwing up 6, 7, 8. And so 2 titles, yes, of course, amazing. Chances to win championships, amazing. Could there have been more? Possibly.
It's good. Brown's got 5 points so far.
And Brown is at his best when he's attacking inside.
Hero passes to Adebayo. Floats it up for Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
He makes that look so easy. Andrew Wiggins up and down on the alley-oop.
Here's White, and White with the stuff.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And it's Wiggins missing. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Holiday finds Brown. Drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins, and he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And not really great numbers for him at the line, but really not terrible either. Right around 70%.
The Heat have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Hero on the wing. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. That one goes in.
Hero, such a tenacious scorer, able to overcome contact on that drive.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They lead by 7. Well, Brent, since entering the NBA, Tyler Hero has been a constant scoring threat.
Yeah, Kevin, the scoring for Tyler Hero is always going to be there. He is a bucket, but the defensive improvement and really just the physicality that he needs to play with. Those are areas that Tyler can shore up a little bit to make sure he's on the floor for some of the biggest moments of a season.
And the rejection by Tatum. 52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And that's a primetime alley-oop from the 7'3" Porzingis.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And there's former Heat great Dwayne Wade looking on.
And Kevin, I'm not sure he gets the credit he deserves. One of the all-time great shooting guards. And it seems like the Heat could use him right about now.
Miami no good on that time either.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Hauser misses. The Heat trail by 9. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Now, here's Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
From deep three-point territory. He made it! He gets it to go! Wow!
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an incredible shot there. Just let it fly, take a chance, and somehow that one goes in.
Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Celtics. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Torrey Craig is out there with Horford. Then it's Tatum, and it's Hauser in at the small forward. Now, Hero. And they pick up 2. Hero's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Fighting the inside defender, Hero really works to get to the bucket.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. The Heat making a switch here. Highsmith is checked in.
Number 24, Haywood Highsmith.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. 6 to shoot. Pass to Hauser. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Anderson. The Heat trail by 6. Here's Larson. Anderson with the ball. That one's in. His first shot this game. It feels like every season, Brent, we set a record for pace in the NBA. Why do you think that is?
Well, I don't know, Kevin, if it's every team that's seeking pace, although in every coach's press conference you'll hear about them talking about playing faster and wanting to get out in transition. But that's where you take advantage of defenses most. Look, if you got a young team, open up the floodgates and let them run. Probably more success coming your way.
And here's Anderson after Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. They get the rebound and a wide open look for Hero. And a miss there on the triple. Boston leading by 7. Pass to Pritchard. 1:52 left to play in the first half. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Now Anderson. Anderson with the screen for Robinson. Hands it from downtown. Robinson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's his game right there. Robinson, one of the more deadly shooters in the NBA.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Here's White. And he drops it in from the low post. White's got his second bucket of the game to go.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
Mitchell passes to Adebayo. He takes it in. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Rabbit's foot in the shoe that time. Got lucky because the pick has to be better. It made no impact, but they still got the score.
You know, Brent, when you wonder why GMs take a risk on project big men, Bam Adebayo is an example of why they do just that.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not always about the project working out. It's about teams that have a plan for the project. And certainly Miami was able to do that. But you have to credit Bam. He put the work in. The guy has been solid. He's an all-star. He's continuing to improve, and he gives you everything on both ends of the floor every night.
And here's Burks following the 3-pointer by Derek White. Adebayo with a screen on White. Burks for 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Wiggins against Brown. Launches it. No good on that one. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Celtics up by 5. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the 3rd quarter underway. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, and the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the 3-point line and finding some open opportunities.
They've got Wiggins. Alec Burks is out there with Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the center. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
Brown, no good. Miami trailing. Burks kicks to Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Over Tatum. That misses off the backboard. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. White, a screen on Wiggins. Brown outside. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Pass to Burks. It's tipped. It's stolen by Brown. Down low. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Adebayo with the ball. He's got 8. Burks looking around. Inside. Ware. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Ware's got the game tied up here for Miami.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
In the medium range area, Porzingis catches the ball and turns. He almost treats it like a post-up.
Has to Ware. There's the triple. That one doesn't go. Boston's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game.
How about Tatum there with the finish with some authority above the rim?
Adebayo with the ball. Back to Hero, and the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. Robinson's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. Pritchard, he's checked in for Boston. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. On its way from Burks for 2. Nails the wide open jump shot. Burks has got 8 points.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Holiday sets the pick for Brown. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Heat have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Robinson kicks to Hero. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Hero's got the lead up to 1 now for the Heat. Outside Tatum. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Adebayo and Boston with the rebound.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Tough to even slow down playmakers like Brown.
Boston shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there. Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
Mitchell outside. He gets it in there. Mitchell's got his first 2 points. Three quarters of play in a close game here. Heat lead by 2. We'll be back shortly live from Miami Arena. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Celtics, Horford is out there with Torrey Craig. Then it's Tatum, and it's Pritchard in at the point. And the dunk by Robinson.
And how about Duncan rising up there, showing he's got the ability to throw it down.
Outside Tatum. Highsmith grabs the miss. The Heat with the lead. Here's Hero. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
The paint can open up for Hero because he's such a good shooter. Smart to attack. He had a chance to do it there.
There's Tatum's range. edge on display.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. Now with the game in the balance, coach told his team to play loose. Don't overthink it. We got this far playing our game, and we can win the same way. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. 5 to shoot. Works for 3. And that's collected by Drew Holiday.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
White the pass to Holiday. Beyond the arc. And it's Miami with the rebound. There's Hero with the 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Hero's got 5 points now this quarter. Tatum against Adebayo. Tatum passes to Porzingis. 1:53 left to play in the final quarter. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Good ball movement here by Miami to the paint. Here's Ware over Porzingis. Ware, no good. Celtics trail by 3. White left side. Back to Porzingis. And he banks in the lane.
Porzingis making it count, wants to come through big time and does here.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Shoots it. And right through it goes. Hero's got the lead up to 3 now for the Heat.
Tyler Hero in the zone.
Tatum against Adebayo. Tatum no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
On its way from Burks for 2. It doesn't go for him. Here's White. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Man, that's just tough, because that would have tied up the score. That's a tough one to swallow here in the fourth.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And the Celtics with possession here, trailing by 5. Up top, Tatum. He's guarded by Adebayo. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
I've seen that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
First team foul.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
Nah, this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Outside, Hero. Oh, missed it.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 2-point ball game.
That's just clutch work, really. That's all you can say. A little bit of D now, and they'll be out of here with the win.
Miami.
6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's White. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. All right, DA, thanks again. And that about wraps it up.
Yes, it is, but it's always dangerous when one team is expected to win by a large margin. Because why? Human nature. Can't skip steps. These are still professional basketball players. That underdog can be a real dog.
And now the opening lineup for Chicago. We've got Buzelis. Ball is out there with Kobe White. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Vucevic in at the center, filling out the middle.
You have to be excited about Josh Giddey. This guy knows when to shoot off the catch.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Connects from downtown.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Buzelis. Outside Giddey. From outside the arc. Gets the three ball to go. Giddey's got 6.
Boy, Giddey, if he becomes a knockdown three-point shooter, you will not be able to guard this guy.
From downtown, Chicago with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Buzelis. Ball outside. Vucevic, a screen on Brunson. The three from Ball. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
It's clear Ball knows the game. He makes the right play call at the right time to open things up.
Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
And that one's good for Brunson.
And you see the aggressiveness and the absolute refusal to be intimidated inside. Jalen Brunson, a big-time finish.
Ball outside. Pass to Giddey. Vucevic, a screen on Anunoby. Oh, it's stolen by Towns.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Anunoby against Ball. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. Doris, OG Anunoby helped the Raptors so much on their title run in 2019.
Yeah, the hard part is he was never able to suit up for the NBA Finals. To get through the season and then have an injury at that point, heartbreaking for a player. But consider, he's the first UK-born player to win an NBA title, and that cannot be taken away.
Just three to shoot. Here's Vucevic. The Knicks pull it in. Outside Hart. Towns taking his time here. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
But we know this, Karl Anthony Towns was a go-to option from the very first moment he stepped in the lines of an NBA court. The versatility is so difficult to match up against.
Achua's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Mikal Bridges. Williams passes to White. A minute 6 left in the first quarter. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Buries it from three.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants to review the game plan. So for the Knicks, Bridges comes in for Hart, and Payne is subbed in for Brunson. Payne against Jones. White for three. Knocks down the triple. White's got 5 points.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Bridges. Still without a bucket. Payne, the pass to Towns. For three, Bridges. And again, New York with the triple.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy's dangerous as a shooter.
Pass to White. Lets the three fly. He can't get that one to fall. Tie game, and some big points being put on the board as we wrap up the first. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
And so in the game for the Bulls, Trey Jones is out there with Ayo Dosunmu. Then it's Williams, then there's Jalen Smith, and it's Giddey in at the three. Now here's Bridges. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Well, good defense, losing to better offense in that instance. You love how calm Mikal Bridges is in the face of that great contest.
Well, when Mikal Bridges was drafted in 2018, his hometown team, the Philadelphia 76ers, elected to trade him after selecting him.
NBA, he made no secret of the fact that that was a heartbreaking moment at the time. Consider that his mom actually worked in the Sixers front office in those days. But in the end, he has carved out one heck of a career.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Williams, a screen on Bridges. Here's Giddey. And there's another one for the Bulls.
Well, you get a sense of why people are so excited about the well-rounded game of Josh Giddey. Good from the mid-range there.
Payne finds Bridges. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pass to Achua. Back to Bridges. Stolen by Giddey. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Dosunmu. It seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Back to Brunson. Screen by Robinson. Fires the three. Kicks it out Towns. Fires the three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
What a feed to Towns. This guy ready to rise and fire on the catch.
Bulls leading by 3.
Bulls lead 22-19.
It's Giddey on the wing. Brunson defending. And that one's good. Giddey.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Bridges outside. From outside the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And some changes here for New York. Achua's checked in for Robinson. And it's McBride in for Mikal Bridges. Ball, he's checked in for Chicago. Jones comes in for Giddey. Vucevic, the pass to Ball. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Assertive play by Ball inside. Not letting a close defender just shut him down.
And the Bulls making a change here. Herter's checked in. 1:19 left to play in the first half. Outside McBride. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Oh, Mr. Towns can hurt you from anywhere, and that includes putting it on your head.
Ball finds Vucevic. Back to Ball. Outside Herter. Here's Vucevic. He's scoreless. Pass to Buzelis. 6 on the shot clock. The three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Brunson against Ball. Sneak it inside. It's Brunson.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Outside Herter. Knocks it down from distance. Here's Brunson. He has 7.
It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance of momentum away from your opponent.
That one goes in.
Now, this is what makes Jalen Brunson special. You've got to knock down contested shots. Mr. Brunson up to the task.
Here's Vucevic. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. And the Bulls lead by 3.
You know, he had room to operate, but added a little fade on that shot just for good measure.
And so it's Josh Giddey making highlights for the Bulls. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be back in a moment. we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. One guy who's been getting it done is Josh Giddey.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
We've got Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Towns in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Back to ball. Vucevic, a screen on Brunson. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Ball's got 8.
A lot has been made about Lonzo's shooting motion. The bottom line, who cares what it looks like when the shots are going in?
Hart passes to Brunson. Out to Bridges. A shot from the low post is good. He's got 10.
Yeah, nimble play by Bridges inside, navigating the contact and getting to his finish.
Bridges against White. The 3 counted from distance.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Brunson passes to Hart. Outside Anunoby. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
What an answer from OG Anunoby, delivering the three-point shot in response. Wow.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Outside White. Back to Ball. Ball, a screen on Towns. And some solid defense from Towns. Knicks trail by 4. Pass to Brunson. Ball with the rebound. And Ball will bring it up here for Chicago. It's good. And the Bulls lead by 6.
Just good, aggressive play by Buzelis, not shying away from some physicality inside.
Back to Brunson. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. On target from range.
When the defense totally lost track of him, he punishes them with a three-pointer. That's a bad decision.
Pass to Ball. Picked by Vucevic from downtown. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. New York has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Anunoby against Giddey. And Anunoby gets it to go. And it's now just a 1-point Chicago lead.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
Back to Ball. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Ball's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And I like the mix of power and agility Ball uses inside. One way or another, he's going to get a shot.
Towns passes to Bridges. Now here's Brunson. Pass to Towns. Shoots over Ball. And there's Towns on the assist from Hart. Towns has got 8.
Guys, that is what you call 2 physical, hard-earned points from Karl Anthony Towns. Go ahead and embrace that contact.
Now here's White. Give him 8. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
That ties it up. He's got 10.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Ball outside. Pass to Buzelis. Here's Giddey. Vucevic with it. Covered by Towns. Vucevic's shot is off.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
It's a tie game in New York. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Smith. Williams is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Ayo Dosunmu. And it's Jones in at the 1. Chicago trailing here. Outside Giddey. Stolen by Anunoby. Now here's Payne. Pass to Anunoby. And here's Payne. Towns outside. Launches it. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
On the wing, Jones. Over Payne. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
And it's out of bounds to the Knicks. New York will retain possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there, the hustle was there, very close to picking that one.
For the Knicks, Josh Hart's checked in for Achua. Bridges comes in for McBride, and Brunson is subbed in for Payne. And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Kobe White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Ball in for Jones. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, over the last break, I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Ball. Pass to White. Ball with it. Vucevic, a screen on Brunson. The 3 from Ball. He can't get it to go. New York leading by 5. Outside Hart. And here's Bridges. Brunson looks it over. 5 to shoot. And he lays it up and in.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Bulls trail by 7. Ball outside. Vucevic in the post. Towns on him. Vucevic gets the bucket.
Wow, Vucevic with the big-time delivery. The Montenegrin says, that's my shot.
The ball's knocked loose. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Here's Brunson. Great finish inside by Brunson.
Yeah, simply stated, Jalen Brunson filling it up right now. There are no signs that he's slowing down anytime soon.
Pass to Vucevic. Over Towns. And it's New York with a rebound.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Now here's Towns. Outside Anunoby. Oh, hey! How about that? And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Towns against Vucevic. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Count it. Good. And here's New York now. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. And that one's good. Giddey.
Wow, Josh Giddey might be young, folks, but a fearless big-time bucket right there.
And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And New York has possession. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Jalen Brunson at the line. 2 shots.
Good on the first. And that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 7-point game.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. 29 seconds left to play in the fourth.
Let's make some noise for your Knicks Quaker Dance Crew.
And the ball out of play. The Knicks will have it.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. Just misread that pass completely.
Here's Brunson. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Outside Hart. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul. Josh Hart at the line.
He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
And that's an intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Fifth team foul. Mikal Bridges.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And the second of 2 is good. And that increases the lead to 6. Pass to Buzelis. The 3. Oh, gets the 3 to fall.
And coming down the stretch, you just can't afford that type of defensive breakdown.
And right now, neither side can get a stop. Looks like both coaches will have plenty of material for the film room.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Jalen Brunson.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
And so the big win by New York in a tight game. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous...
inside in the paint.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
We love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
Well, you aren't kidding.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 slot.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Three-pointer Lillard gets the three-pointer to fall.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. The 3, and the 3 ball is good.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Lillard. Here's Kuzma. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer, but Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader, but he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
Here's Lillard. Jalen Suggs making his last shot. Puts up a deep 3. Damian Lillard, and that's good. Lillard's got 6.
Incredible range. Lillard makes these deep shots look like they're effortless.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. I talked with Coach about how he plans to stop Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight. Coach laughed and then asked me, "You have any ideas?" Giannis is an impossible matchup. We just hope to slow him down a little. As always, it's very difficult to game plan for the Greek Freak, a multiple-time MVP. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. The shot's good from Kuzma.
And he's what I call a prepared shooter with strong fundamentals. Kuzma is a capable threat from the perimeter.
Now, here's Suggs. That's good from Banchero on the assist from Suggs.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Orlando. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Portis is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Wagner against Kuzma. Six on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Orlando grabs the miss.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
And it's Wagner missing.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Prince with the ball, now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Portis banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now, here's Suggs. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Banchero comes in for Wagner. Anthony's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Anthony Black in for Jalen Suggs. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Lopez. Green comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Trent's checked in for Taurean Prince. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Damian Lillard. And that one's good out of Antetokounmpo.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive enforcement.
To the inside. Banchero, that's good.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Bucks lead by 2. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when... And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bucks?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
Banchero is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Black. And it's Bitadze in at the center. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic.
And they really all have confidence in Antetokounmpo to run that set, that they're willing to put every aspect of their offense in his hands.
Here's Anthony over Trent. Anthony's shot is off. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's Porter outside. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Porter's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bucks. And Stan, after a few down years, the Magic has been recaptured here in Orlando.
It sure has, Kevin. They've had great draft picks. They have a couple of young franchise cornerstones. They've got size. They've got guys who will continue to improve. This team's got a chance to be really, really good going forward.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Jonathan Isaac.
With defenders having to worry about the drive, the pass, Antetokounmpo can usually find space from the mid-range.
Here's Suggs. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Driving in, machetes his way, Giannis! And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And no one in the league does it better. Giannis feeling the contact there, almost using that to propel himself for the finish.
Here's Suggs. Offline with his 3. Bucks leading by 5. Prince outside. Giannis outside. Powers through inside. Giannis.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Banchero outside. And there's the drive. A stupendous finish in traffic. Banchero's got 6. It's so easy, Coach, to highlight the athleticism, but there's certainly a mental aspect to the game as well. And I know you value that as a coach.
You can never, Kevin, overestimate how important intelligence is. I was in the NBA, or have been around the NBA for 30 years, and I have never seen one really good player who wasn't really smart.
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Oh! Is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish.
Here's Suggs. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Here's the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. 6 points for him.
Yeah, defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
Suggs against Lillard. Nice spin off the left rim and in. 10 points for Damian Lillard.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Carter. Wagner from long range. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
3-pointer, Lillard. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Wagner against Kuzma. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Wagner. Lillard way outside. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Milwaukee on top. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're measuring up the shot.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, the post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Trent's out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. And that one's good, Wagner.
Well, that's taking full advantage of the opening. The defense probably willing to give him that one, but I like that he's capitalizing on it.
Franz Wagner, as we know, Stan, came into the league with a splash and hasn't really slowed up since.
Now, Kevin, I think he's surprised a lot of people. He has never played like a young guy. He's always played with the maturity of a veteran guy, and he just keeps getting more and more responsibility. He's handled it well, and then he could become a perennial all-star.
I like that assessment. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Suggs. Takes a step back. Here's Banchero. Got it. Good job in the low post. Banchero's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Lillard outside. Prince kicks to Kuzma. Hits it from 3-point range. Kuzma's got 6 points. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
No one near Banchero as he lets it go. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
And Banchero is putting it all together, capable of scoring from all 3 levels.
Pass to Kuzma. The 3. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Orlando leading. Down low. Banchero set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Puts it up from 12. Rebound by the Magic.
I don't know how that one doesn't go in. Nice cushion between him and the defender.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Prince. And Orlando making a change here. Black's checked in. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Trent's checked in. Black the pass to Banchero. Lopez with the steal. And here's the fast break. There's Giannis taking flight.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Banchero against Trent. Suggs kicks to Wagner. Banchero inside. Defended by Trent. Clock at 4. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. The Magic again can't hit. 52 seconds left here in the third quarter. Giannis outside. Lillard with no one around. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. The Magic trail by 3. Here's Black. Nothing on the board. And that one's good. Suggs.
Bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Lillard surveying the D. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And Lopez gets it to go. 6 seconds left to play here in the third. Fires from way outside. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Bucks lead by 3. And after a quick break, we're going to come. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
Yeah, that's great decision making and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Isaac. Black is out there with Anthony. Then there's Banchero. And it's Bitadze in at the 5, patrolling the paint. This is out there for Orlando.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
Yeah, that could be deflating. They have to lock back in.
Buries it from 3-point range.
Good to see Porter Jr. knocking down the triple. Needs to keep taking and making those shots.
Black dishes to Anthony. The tray. Good on the 3-point shot.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got 0 quitting.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Wagner comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Cole Anthony. And it's Suggs in for Black. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Kevin Porter. Shot clock at 5. Here's Suggs. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
Timeout.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. Our coach told his guys it's not over until it's over. He asked them to stay sharp out there and to keep fighting. If we lose this, it's on us, he said. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Kuzma. A 3-pointer is right on target. And the Bucks lead by 5.
Gifted at scoring from there. Really, Kuzma is a legit threat to capitalize from almost anywhere.
Carter with a screen on Giannis. Here's Banchero. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Milwaukee's gone 2 or 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Prince, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Prince. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Lillard with the bucket.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got 9 points here in the second half.
Strong defense against Banchero inside, but they can't break his focus, and he still manages to knock it down.
Antetokounmpo. Banchero grabs the board. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Magic. 6-point game. 1:05 left in the 4th quarter. No one covered.
And there you go, a confident scorer. KCP coming up big when they need it.
Banchero against Antetokounmpo. Prince outside. Pass to Lopez. Over in the corner, Lillard. Shoots the three. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Wagner. It falls. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Kuzma. Got it.
And easy to see why they turn to Kuzma in these moments. They trust him to go get it.
Suggs against Lillard. Oh, and the jam by Suggs.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, at this point, they're going to have to go for the 3 and try to force OT.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lopez sets a screen for Giannis. The 3 won't fall. Get that out of here. Stuffed it and grabs the rock. The one-man stuff and regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Wagner in at the 3, the small forward. Stan, of all the different styles of offense in this NBA, what style is the toughest to defend, toughest to stop?
Kevin, I don't think there's really any difference in terms of styles or systems in terms of what's tough to stop. It's players. And it's how well a system maximizes their best players. That's what makes teams tough to stop.
Sinks the triple. Lillard's got 22.
And the defense knew they messed up there. Can't allow Dame to get his feet set.
Banchero outside. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. First free throw is good, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
And all eyes on Banchero here. They want to see how he handles some intense pressure.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
And he gets it to go.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Count that one.
He better get used to these late game scenarios. Banchero getting a nice taste of it right there.
Here's Giannis. Antetokounmpo through the contact.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Suggs finds Banchero. Takes a three. The rebound by Prince. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie barred the door.
Giannis with it, picked up by Suggs. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
Lillard against Suggs. Banchero kicks to Wagner. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within three.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
Get loud. It's your Magic Youth Dance Team.
Banchero outside. Count it!
Well, you wonder why we're seeing so many points tonight. Just look at the D.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Paulo Banchero. First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. And thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.